Hello and welcome to the How to Earn $1,000 a Month by Swing Trading Crypto series. In this video, we're going to talk about Flow, ticker symbol FLOW or Flow. So just remember, go ahead and smash the like button, leave a comment, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. If you're already subscribed to the channel, welcome back. And nothing I say in this video is financial advice, so please remember to do your own research. I'm just sharing my experience and path with you. And only invest in what you can stand to lose or be stuck holding for a long period of time. Also beware of the spam in the comments. Two of the most common type of spam that I'm seeing in my videos comments are the one is the user is going to ask for help moving crypto from one place to an exchange using a crypto a secret key, starting with air, carpet, and so on. The same key is used over and over again, or they claim that it's theirs, but it's definitely spam, and they're trying to scam you. So please stay away from those comments, and that one in particular. The other one is user thanking me for the information or making a comment about the information, and then following with comments saying I met someone who taught me how to trade crypto and I make so much money, and then someone else says the same thing, and then basically they're trying to lead you to a place like WhatsApp or Telegram or some similar platform to scam you. So just know that these two schemes are in no way affiliated with the channel, so please stay away from them as they are malicious in intent. Alright, so in this video we're going to talk about what Flow does and what it is, and then we're going to go into the equation in order to know how to figure out how much you would need to invest to make $1,000 a month in Flow, and we're going to use the data from the last 90 days. We're going to pick 3 of the best trading opportunities over the last 90 days and let you know how much money that you would have had to spend to make this trade and earn $1,000 per trade. So now this is, like I said, this is a true financial information from the last 90 days. We're actually using the prices of Flow so that you can see how it performed in the past. Now there's no guarantee that it'll keep doing that, but still it's always good to have information from the past to try to predict what's going to happen in the future. So after we do that, we'll also show some other opportunities that are not the top 3, but still what other opportunities were available over that 90-day time period. And then we're going to look at Flow's price performance further back as historical performance, so we can see how it performed before that. All right. So let's go ahead and see what Flow is and what it does. So Flow is a layer 1 blockchain designed from the ground up for consumer apps and the digital assets that power them. The network runs on a proof-of-stake consensus mechanism with a unique multi-role architecture that solves the blockchain trilemma, balancing scalability, efficiency, and costs. Flow tools include Cadence, which is a purpose-built smart contract programming language designed for consumer-grade applications. Then full EVM equivalents, allowing anything from Ethereum to work on Flow, protocol-level account abstraction, and mobile support for onboarding new users, cross-chain interoperability with the wider Web3 ecosystem, developer hub with comprehensive documentation and tools. All right. So if you are interested in learning more about Flow or plan on doing more research, or if you already own, bought, or sold, or traded Flow, go ahead and put a hashtag Flow in the comments. So let's look at this equation. We've got 3 steps of how to find. First part of the equation is how to find a percentage rate, which is the first 2 steps. So you take the sell price and subtract it by the buy price. SP minus BP equals the difference. Next, divide the difference by the sell price. So difference divided by sell price equals rate, and your rate's going to be written, and it's going to come out in as a percentage, as a decimal, but we're going to show it as a percentage in this video as well, so you can compare it to other rates of other investments just for fun. All right, so let's look at the price action of Flow. Actually, let's finish this equation with part 3 first. How much would I need to invest to make $1,000 monthly? So the final part of this equation, you would take $1,000 because that is your goal for this particular scenario, and you would divide it by the rate that we just found. So 1,000 divided by a rate equals investment. So here we're saying you need to invest this much to earn this much at this rate, all right? And these two numbers are directly proportional to each other. So if you split this in half, then you will only need to invest half of this number. If you double this, you'll need to double your initial investment, all right? So as long as the rate stays the same, these numbers will flow with each other based on what's done. Also in this video, we should have 3 different rates. So this will change and we'll flow through it. And I encourage you to go ahead and pull out a calculator to go ahead and calculate along with us, so you're used to doing this. So it's not rocket science to you. You can get the experience. All right, so here we go with the 90-day performance. And here we went from March the 28th to June 27th. And so if you notice that our first trading our first buy was on April 7th, which we bought at 30 cents. And then we sold up here at 42 cents on the 25th, which was 18 days later. So you take the sell price minus the buy price, 42 minus 30, and you get 12 cents. And that's the difference. So you bring 12 cents down and divide it by the sell price of 42 cents. And this will give you 0.29 or 29%. All right, so make sure you put your decimal in the right place when you're using the calculator so you don't get a number that's not accurate. All right, so once you've got your rate, your 0.29 or 29%, you do 1,000, which is your target goal of $1,000, and you want to divide that by 0.29, and you get 3,448. So what this is saying is you needed to invest 3,448 on this particular trade in order to earn $1,000. And as I mentioned earlier, if you wanted to earn more, then the same thing, you would put that number here and divide it by 0.29, the rate, and then it will tell you how much you need to invest. If you don't know, if you want to do it this way and say, hey, I only have $1,500 and I want to, and you invested in this with $1,500 and you want to know how much you would make. So you would start here and you would put $1,500 here. And since you're going in the opposite direction, you want to multiply this number. So you go times 0.29, and then this is what your profit would be, $435. So if you invested $1,500 and you multiply it by 0.29, this would be $435. So you would earn $435 profit plus your $1,500 of your initial investment. So you would walk away with $1,935. And I must say that is not at all bad for an 18-day turnaround. So even if you look at this 29% and compare it to other type of investments that you can think of, it is very, very, very lucrative compared to those investments. But just remember that in order to pick this bottom price and this top price does require a lot more information. So we're going to step our way through that type of information as we go on in the following videos as well. So let's go to our second trade opportunity, and here we bought at 36 cents on May 6th and sold on the 13th, 7 days later, so 1 week. So we take our sell price minus our buy price and we get 11 cents. Take that 11 cents difference and divide it by the sell price, which is 47 cents. And then this will give you 0.23 or 23%. So you take 1,000, which is our goal, and divide it by 0.23, and you see that this rate is a little higher, so you need to invest more, a little more, which is $4,348, and that will get you $1,000. So the same thing, if you decide, hey, I only got $1,500 at this rate that I can invest, so you multiply that by 0.23, and your profit will be $345, and then you plus your $1,500 at your initial investment, and you would be holding $1,845 from that $1,500 in a matter of a week. All right. So next trade offer doesn't look like a huge gap there, but we bought on May 19th, for instance, and then we sold 23rd, 4 days later at 45 cents. So you take your sell minus your buy, and you'll get 6 cents. Take that 6 cents and divide it by 45 cents, and you'll get 0.13 or 13%. Now this is lower compared to these two, but you think of a 13% return rate, where else you can get that, it's still high overall. So you take the 1,000 and divide it by 0.13, and you would have needed to earn or invest $7,692 in order to make that $1,000. And once again, let's say we only have $1,500, and we'll multiply that by the 0.13. So this time you would only get $195. You add your initial investment to that, to your profit, and you walk away with $16.95 for that $1,500. And to make that amount in 4 days, still not bad at all. All right, so that is the price action of Flow. But let's look at some of the other opportunities that we will see after this. So this was 13%. I would say from here to here would be maybe 7 or 8% from this low to this high. Then from this low to this high, probably about the same. I'd say 5 to 7%. Then here you might have got about 8 to 10% or 8 to 12% from this low to this high. Here maybe a 4 or 5% here. Maybe 2 or 3 here from this low to this high. And this dip here to the highest point here, you might have gotten anywhere between 7 to 10% or 7 to 11%. Just eyeballing it. So yeah, so that was the opportunities of Flow in that amount of time in that 90-day period, the last 3 months. Once again, these are actual prices, so you can see, hey, what to expect for the future. But notice one trend after the 23rd of May. These gaps have lessened. So there's times when it bounces up and down, and sometimes the bounces are a lot more shallower. So you just have to pay attention, and then also more importantly, catch those dips, those buying opportunities. Like for instance, if when Iran was bombed, so to speak, most cryptos did take a dip. I think it was the 22nd, so somewhere in here, maybe here, and then if everything averages narrows out, they usually kind of bounce back up. So from this time, we took a gap of days. We didn't buy right after the bump or after the dip. We held on and held on until we climbed up top. And even if you could have held on all the way up to here and got the maximum, but you would have missed this trade here, but you could have recovered and you could have made about the same amount of money. Anyway, that's the performance of Flow over the last 3 months. Let's look into the historical data, historical prices, and we'll look at how it performed through the crypto winter since it's an older coin. And we'll go from June 1st, 2022 to October 31st, 2023, which is a span of 15 months. And the price started at $2.52 on June 1st. Dipped down, but came up to its high during the crypto winter of $3.11. That was August 10th, 2022. And it started to fall since then and hit its lowest price on September 11th, 2023 at 40 cents. And then it closed out the crypto winter at 52 cents. That's October 31st, 2023. All right. So from there, it started to slowly climb up to where it is right now. So, all right. So if you like this video, please go ahead and smash the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Remember, when you subscribe to the channel, you're notified when new material is posted. And it helps you navigate throughout YouTube easier. So once again, if you're interested in learning more about Flow, you're going to do more research, or you've bought, traded, or sold Flow, or plan to do it in the future, go ahead and put a hashtag Flow in the comments if you haven't already done so. And if you want to see more videos like this with other cryptos broken down in the same manner, go ahead and click on the rectangle in the middle of your screen. If you want to see what other type of videos or playlists this channel offers, click this circle in the bottom right. All right. So thanks for watching. Take care, and we'll see you on the next one.